So, Eileen, don't cast a clout till May is out.
What are you talking about?
It's sage advice from us over here in the UK. It's a very British thing. This is what my grandmother used to say. Don't strip off, not entirely, but don't take all the layers off until May's all the way through because it's spring. It's a beautiful time of year. The sun's coming back out. It's warming up. But don't get carried away because you'll be that person with goosebumps 5 miles from home, and nobody likes that.
All right, clearly, everybody, we're talking about springtime today. Listen, you know what they say in New England, in Vermont, everybody claims it's theirs, but there is no bad weather, there's just bad clothing.
Yep.
Right. So we're talking about spring, and I got snow blowing by my window. I think you actually have spring coming on right now, don't you?
We have spring. My kids were in t-shirts yesterday. Everyone was very excited over here in England because we had sunshine and it stopped raining for 5 minutes and we had a warm day and all the daffodils open and blossom is out on the trees and I've got robins nesting in my back garden and also got blue tits nesting in a bird box on the pear trees. Yeah, it's happening. Spring is here. I've just walked my dog and really embarrassed my daughter when I kind of did a happy dance because I smelt cut grass.
Oh,
So spring is
love it.
back.
I'm actually really jealous.
Yeah, but it's back and then it's gone and it's back
I
and it's
know.
gone and then it's here to stay.
Do
So
you
we're just
have,
in
we
that.
also have mud season. Do you have mud season in between winter and spring?
Well, it is incredibly muddy here because it's just rained, but we
Hmm.
don't have, like, my son has not been able to play for his football team for 2 months because it's just rained so much because the
Oh,
ground is just like a puddle. But we don't have it because we have the big thaw that you have.
right. And what is the saying too? Like, spring comes in like a lion and out like a lamb. Do you have that
Well,
saying?
not to my knowledge. I mean,
Oh,
someone
that's
might
so
say we do
funny.
have that, but I don't, I
And
don't
when I
know.
was a kid, like you weren't allowed to wear white before Easter or something like that. Did you ever have
Okay, no,
that?
no, you're just making stuff up now.
I'm not.
Stop it.
I'm just older than you.
Don't blame it
Oh,
on the
so
age.
no, because it was a big deal when we would go to church on Sundays. Like the ladies would not wear white. And if you wore white before Easter, I think it was before Easter, you were like, you were like, oh, you vixen, you.
Well, I try not to wear white because I just get cooking all over
Me
it
too.
because I seem to be in the kitchen a lot. But, or the dog will jump at me. I would like to wear white when I'm no one else is around me.
Well, I'll give you a little known fact about Vermont. There are more miles of dirt road in Vermont than miles of paved road. And I live on a dirt road. And when spring comes and all the snow is melting, that gets big ruts in the road. And it's like driving down the road. It's like this. So mud season is a big deal.
Yeah, no, it's not like that here.
Yeah.
Definitely not. We're mostly tarmac in the UK, unfortunately. It's like a small country with a lot of people squeezed in.
That's so funny.
But
That's another word we don't use. We see a pavement, not tarmac. Not that I don't know what tarmac is, but
yeah, right, yeah. Yes. Well, there are many words. But why are we even talking about spring?
because
Well,
spring is
actually,
awesome and spring is healing and the seasons tell us stuff. It's really cool stuff.
yes. Yes, and spring is about everything comes back to life. And you
Mm.
feel it within you, don't you? Because uh, I mentioned somewhere else that me and my husband were spring cleaning the garage. We just took everything out, threw 40% of it away, and put everything back. And I've done this
It's a
with my,
good feeling, isn't it? I love
yeah,
that.
done this with my son's bedroom. My daughter's is up next. And I don't know what that is. It just happens. Me and the kids, it's still February, and me and the kids a couple of weeks ago started watching the birds. There's just so much bird song. We've got so many birds and they're starting to nest in our garden. And, it's been grey and it's been wet and it's been cold. And we were like, I think they know something we don't. I think spring
I
must be
think they
coming
do.
early.
Even though there's still a lot of snow on the ground and we could have more snowstorms here, there is something about, I can't explain it. Maybe somebody can, but I go out on a 40-degree day or even a 30-degree day here in March, it feels different than a 30-degree day in October or November. It
Oh,
smells
yeah.
different, the birds sound different, And I remember I used to go to this practitioner and he did alternative stuff. And he said to me, spring, because you have to be a little bit careful in spring. And I said, why? And he's like, because there's so much energy underneath the ground, end of winter, early spring, because everything's getting ready to come up and that energy and you're sensitive and you can connect and feel that energy. And so it's a little bit hidden, but it's still there. And I was like, he's so right. So I like look over um, I can see out my window where we plant more garlic every year because we just absolutely love the garlic we grow. There's just nothing
Yeah.
like it. And I look I see the snow, but I know underneath that snow, here's what I think about that garlic's getting ready to grow
Yeah.
and pop up out of the ground. And I like tap into that energy of growth and blossoming, and I just love it.
Yeah, because healing is a wonderful metaphor for sorry, spring is a wonderful metaphor for healing
Yeah.
because it's about that life that comes back. And also actually just to go back to what you were saying, it is true, this person that said to you there's a lot of energy. Like
Mm,
our bodies are dumping a lot of adrenaline, we know at
yeah.
this time. Like this is a really good time to move your physical healing forwards. But you can also do it on those kind of quieter emotional soulful levels as
Yeah.
well. You can really tap into an energy, and I feel like it's that wild part of us. It's the same
Yeah.
thing that makes me that I didn't even realize I was spring cleaning till a couple of weeks later. I was like, oh, I've been spring cleaning. Oh,
Right.
that's what I'm doing, because it's this wild part of us. It's this rhythm that just happens, and that could have been in a month's time if the
Hmm.
weather was doing something different. But like I say, we got blossom on the trees and the flowers are coming out, so it's now, and we all have that in us. But the off switch gets pushed on that in all of us
Mm.
so easily. And so I find like spring is a really great time to wake that up and
Yeah.
get back in tune with nature some more.
Yeah. Take a walk, go listen to those birds. I love the metaphor because I think healing, a lot of times when we're healing, we're paying attention, hyper attention to that one symptom or something, and it doesn't feel like it's budging. It's like here in Vermont, I think "Ugh, winter's never going to end." But what happens here is there's literally like a week in early May where we go from leftovers of snow on the ground and mud on our streets, mud season. And suddenly it's so magical. A week later, and the grass is green, and leaves have popped out everywhere, and there's flowers blooming. And it seems like it happens all at once. And that's why I love to think about what that practitioner said to me. No, that's been happening underneath the ground, hidden. And that's what's happening in our bodies a lot of times when we're waiting for some symptom to go or some you know, healing to happen. We think nothing's happening, but that's actually not true. If you're taking care of yourself, body, heart, spirit, and soul, there is no way nothing is happening. It just means you can't see it yet. And it's going to come. It's going to happen. You are going to have that season of recognizing the things that are happening for you.
Yeah, it's a trust builder, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
it's a
like
trust builder.
it brings that sense of faith back as well. So, there's so much for us to grab onto in spring. This time last year, medical medium Anthony William was putting out podcasts about spring or telegram messages. Like,
Yeah.
he was talking about it a lot about the healing potential, and it was a joy to listen to because, you know, it's like, yeah, duh, I know. I mean, it's great when you hear it from him, but it's like, yeah, of course, this is such a healing time for us. And um, we are supposed to be moving forwards in some sort of alignment and connection to nature itself.
Yeah. And it's also a reminder. I love when he talks about those things that it's confirmation that, it's okay to sit on your front porch and listen to the birds and feel the sun. And that's not doing nothing. That's not doing nothing. It's healing you. There's other parts of you. It actually helps you physically, but it's helping your soul. It's helping your emotions. It's helping your heart. And so they're not fluff. They're important. And you should keep them in your routine, your daily routine.
Yeah, that's it. We need to keep a focus on those parts of us because we say this a lot, but you don't heal in isolation. You don't just heal the body, but leave the soul behind. And like, leave all the emotional part. You're a body, a heart, a spirit, and a soul, and you got to take care of all of these pieces. So you can do a lot with all those pieces of yourself in this one season.
Okay,
So that's quite a gift.
tell me that phrase again we started with. I got to
Right.
remember it.
Get your pencil out and write this down.
Okay.
Don't ask me what it actually means because no one knows what it means. Don't cast the clout. Don't ask me what that means till May is out. I know what that last bit means though. We can analyze that if we need to. But yeah, don't strip off too soon, folks, because I used to work in London. I used to commute,
Yeah.
and you'd have that where you just
Mhm.
got on the underground. You call it the subway or the metro. People call it. You travel, and you're like, I'm an hour from home, and it's freezing. The
Hmm.
sun was out this morning, and now
Yeah.
it's pouring with rain.
Yeah. Or those days, I remember those um days you would go to school with a coat, and by the time you came home, you're like tying the coat around your waist because it's suddenly gotten hot out.
Yeah, rolling your sleeves up.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. We actually have a phenomenon here where so it's Vermont, it's cold, it can get really cold, but there's also a college campus here, University of Vermont's in Burlington, and so you'll go downtown and there are college kids walking around in shorts and t-shirts. Not, I wish I were kidding. Like, uh, I feel like being their mother. Go put some clothes on.
Yeah, it's the same at the running track my kids go
Is
to.
it?
There's the girls that turn up in the hot pants shorts all
Yeah.
year round. You even get emails
Gosh.
out going, can you make sure that the children arrive with suitable clothing? But no,
Right.
because suitable clothing is not as fashionable as the tiny shorts.
All right, everyone. Just remember to dress for the weather and keep yourself safe and warm and take advantage of this spring energy and, really let the nature, let the seasons tell you something really important about what's going on and enjoy. Oh, and remember just how important your soul is and don't give your power away to anybody today.